Hi students, 1982 IIT question paper chemistry going to solve. There is a chance of repeating these questions. So yeah, the first question is oxidation number of carbon in formaldehyde. You can calculate it normally, you will get the answer, okay? So whatever you have to find the oxidation number of the element, put that as X, okay? So X plus hydrogen, what is that hydrogen oxidation number? Plus 1, right? So 2 into plus 1 plus for oxygen is minus 2. Then it will put it equal to 0 because there is not any extra charge here. Then X will be equal to 0. So overall charge will be, the oxidation number of carbon is 0. Actually, this oxidation number is formal charge, okay? Let me tell you. This is formaldehyde, right? See, carbon is more electronegative than hydrogen, right? So this bond will shift here. Here what will happen? Minus charge will be there, and here plus will be there. And at the same time, this carbon is more electronegative than hydrogen. So put it here minus 1 and here plus 1. When you see this, oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So here minus 1, for this here minus 1. Total here will be plus 2 and minus 2. Total it will be equal to 0. So on carbon the oxidation number is 0. See the second question. You have to find the mass of hydrogen atom, that too in Kg. So let me tell you that hydrogen atomic mass is 1.008 grams. It means that 1 mole of hydrogen atom weight is this much. 1 mole contains Avogadro number of atoms, right? So 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Weight is 1.008 grams. You have to find the 1 atom. So 1 atom is equal to, put it as X. Now do cross multiplication. You will get 1.008 by Avogadro number. The answer will be 1.667 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Okay. Actually here you will get the answer in grams. You have to convert it in kg. Okay. So read the third question. Isotopes of an element differ in. Okay. Isotopes means isotope is having same atomic number, different mass number. Okay. So different in mass number. Here number of dash in their nuclei. So definitely that will be neutrons. Because isotopes means protons, electrons same, neutrons are different. Neutrons are different. So the answer is neutrons. For this 1.667 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. And for this 0. Okay. Now move to the fourth question. When there are 2 electrons in the same orbital, they have dash spins. Very easy. According to Pauli's exclusion principle, that no 2 electron has same set of 4 quantum numbers, NLMS, right? This 4 should be different, and this S value is spin value, right? So one thing is positive, another thing is negative. I mean to say that both are anti-parallel or opposite. Remove this. So here anti-parallel or opposite. I am telling you like a plus and minus opposite. So opposite, okay. If this is 1s orbital, we will represent the two electrons with opposite spins. Okay, not like this. So no, wait. 1s2. This is correct, but this is completely wrong. Okay. So read the fifth question. The outer electronic configuration of the ground state chromium atom. See, 3D series chromium and copper has different valency. Different electronic configuration. Let me tell you. See. Chromium copper. Here it will be 3d4 4s2. This is wrong. 3d5 4s1 is the correct. Okay. Why? Because d5, it means that this is stable. Half-filled electrons are more stable than this one. So this is false. Okay. Chromium and copper have their d orbitals filled. Okay. It may be half-filled or full-filled. Half-filled. Okay. For chromium. See the sixth question. The element with the highest first ionization potential. Boron, carbon, nitrogen and oxygen. Completed? See. When you look at, boron is 5, 6, 7, 8. Boron configuration, right? Boron configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p1 for boron. And for carbon, it will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. And for nitrogen, it will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. For nitrogen, it is half filled. And for oxygen 8, right? 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. I already discussed in this question that half-filled electronic configuration is more stable. So for this, nitrogen has highest ionization potential. What is this ionization potential? It means that if it is an atom, you have to remove an electron from this. If that atom is stable, you have to put more ionization potential to remove that electron. So ionization potential is nothing but energy which is required to remove an electron. If the atom is more stable, ionization potential will be high because from stable we cannot get the electron so easily. Read the question. The energy released when an electron is added to a neutral gaseous atom. Very easy. Electron affinity. Just a definition. 1982 IIT question. In nitrogen molecule, how many pi bonds are there? This is the nitrogen molecule. 1 pi bond, 2 pi bonds will be there. Okay. See, if there is a single bond between two atoms, then we call it has one sigma bond. If double bond is there, then we call it as one pi bond. And if a triple bond is there, 2 pi and 1 sigma will be there. Okay. So for this 2, read the ninth question. How dash hybrid orbitals of nitrogen atom are involved in the formation of ammonium ion? NH4 plus. Ammonium ion is like that. So you can easily calculate it like I will see a trick here. That is just count the number of bonds. Hydrogen, 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 hydrogen plus will be there. How many bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bonds are there. So sp3 3 plus 1 4. So sp3 hybrid orbital. So nitrogen, from nitrogen sp3 hybrid orbitals are there for the formation of ammonium ion. Okay. The ions, that is isoelectronic with the carbonyl. Isoelectron means having same number of electrons. For carbonyl, carbon atomic number is 6. So 6 plus oxygen atomic number 8. So 14. It consists of 14 electrons. Look at the options. First cyanide minus C 6 plus nitrogen 7. If minus charge is there, then add it. Okay, then it will become 8 plus 14. So yes, this is isoelectronic with the carbonyl. Okay. Next, among the following molecules, which is linear? Linear means from Vespert theory we can say that sp hybrid orbitals, right? So calculate that. CO2, NO2, SO2, ClO2, which is that? CO2 is the correct option. How, ma'am? Let's check. See. Hybridization. For hybridization, formula is there. That is half into that metal, that atomic number plus monovalent atoms plus anion minus cation. Okay, just wait. See, for carbon, what is the atomic number? 6, right? So write the configuration 2, 4. See, valence electrons are 4. So, where to write? CO2. CO2, valence 6. So, 2, 4. Valence electrons are 4. Half into 4 plus number of monovalent atoms, nothing is there. Cation, no. Anion charge, no. It will become 2. Yes, P, yes. CO2 is the correct option. Here not atomic number. Here what is that? Here it is valence electrons. Okay. So next, see the question. Compound with a no dipole moment. Compound with no dipole moment, we have to find the correct option. CH3Cl, CCl4, CH2Cl2, CHCl3. See. This is first option, and second option is the correct option because they asked the no dipole moment. See, this is more electronegative, like this. Here dipole moment will get cancelled. Okay, but whereas when you see this 3 options and this one here, cancel will be there. I mean to say, see, there is a cancellation, so there is no net dipole moment. Okay, so this is the correct option. Next, helium atom is 2 times heavier than a hydrogen molecule. At 298 Kelvin, the average kinetic energy of helium atom. See, kinetic energy is 3/2 RT. So kinetic energy depends upon temperature but not on the nature of gas. They told you that helium is 2 times heavier than hydrogen. Then what is the kinetic energy of helium at that temperature? You have to get the answer comparing with the hydrogen. There will be options. So kinetic energy depends upon temperature. here they told you like this, helium is 2 times greater than hydrogen. So kinetic energy will what? It doesn't, you have to find that using the temperature. So helium and hydrogen both has the same kinetic energy, 3/2 RT, because both are at the same temperature. Please see this question. This question was, this is 1982 IIT paper, right? This question was repeated in 1984 IIT. I will show you. Wait. See, 1984. This is the question. This is the question. Same question repeated. Okay, you try to solve this question. When we are going to solve that paper, 1984 IIT paper, there I will discuss these two questions. First, try to solve this question. This I want to give it as a do-it-yourself question. Very easy. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. So 1982 IIT paper completed. Next we are going to solve 1983. Preparations are over. Okay. Just to upload. Thank you for watching this video.